What's going on? Happy Tuesday. Hopefully, people had some sales today. So give it some time to get people in the chat. Catherine, Scott, how's it going? Trevor, Sandy, Charlotte only had 2 sales. Hey, 2 is good. Full Grace Pickers, Jennifer, how's it going? All right, so let's see how many. I had a couple sales today. I finally sold my one of my Boston Red Sox zip ups. I sold another landline phone, 27. A pen. I sold a pen for $24. A Wii game and a Wii system. So not a bad day, not great. But as long as you have one sale. Red Neckerson, how you doing? How many sales do you have? How many sales does everybody have? No sales for Donna. The other thing is I'm kind of disappointed, even though it was from the bins. Catherine had one. This didn't work. This is my Magellan nav unit. Wouldn't turn on. Probably won't even. I'll just toss it. No power, nothing. Kind of beat up too. So yeah, so I want to talk about some of my FBA stuff that's been going on, and then show you some of my stuff I picked up today and kind of what's interesting about them. But FBA stories, we'll start with those. So FBA stories. Scott had 22 sales on Amazon, all Easter items. Man, your Easter items are killing it. 2 sales on eBay. Carol had 3. Donna, yeah, I charged it up. I charged up the Magellan unit, and it wouldn't. So this is it right here. I plugged it in, and nothing happened. So, yeah, Charlotte, that's a great point. I went to Toys R Us today. The Legos, all the high price stuff, like the Legos, game systems, those were 5%. The video games and accessories were 10. Most of the toys were 10%. But Legos, yeah, Lego was 5, which I would have expected. Those will still sell, but not many good things in there. I will probably go get some Easter toys for the kids just because we have some gift cards there. So I got to get rid of them. I think the last day to use your gift cards, if you have any, is April 20th. Ken, how's it going? Good evening. Amazon, Four Oaks had 34 Amazon sales. Hey, Pac-Man, how's it going, Justin? But yeah, not much Toys R Us today. Just kind of looked around. Was looking what was out there. Quick question. Richard, how's it going? Yeah, Liquidation. I'll just go to Facebook group. You'll find me in there, Liquidation OH or liquidationoh@gmail. Airjar, I'm a newbie. What does FBA mean? So FBA is fulfillment by Amazon. Basically, what you do is there's a whole slew of things that you go on the website or Amazon Seller Central. You add all your inventory in and you mail it into Amazon and they sell it for you. Pretty much. That is high level. So some of the brand new stuff that I talked about the other day, I'm gonna get this ready tonight. I had 5 sales on eBay, doing an experiment, 20% promoted listings, views, watchers, and sales up. Really? Darren, keep us posted as you go along. I still need to do that promoted listing. I never got to it. Kids got in the way, and I was supposed to put that one. Charlotte, I was going to put that one Razorback shirt up there. So I got to get that up there. I haven't done that. The board games are piling up. All right, so in the my Amazon shipment, I sent in a radio, and we're going to say this is the radio. Well, what happened is on the listing, it said free batteries. Well, I forget if the unit had double A's in it. I don't think it did. So it got to the warehouse. My shipment has been open since February 19th. And I opened a case after, I think it was March 8th, to try and reconcile it. Basically, they said, we lost your item. That's it. Or it wasn't it. They said it wasn't in the box. Case is closed. You can't write back about it ever. So I got a email saying, hey, you have to complete your SDS sheet, your safety something, I forget what it's called. If you look up SDS, it's a sheet. So I downloaded a sheet off Sony and I submitted it, and I filled out their sheet and I submitted it back to them, and then they said, okay, you're good. All of a sudden, they email me back and say your shipment's now closed. So I go look in my inventory, and the inventory is now showing in reserve status. Darren, thanks for the super chat, $2. Save to data sheet. There you go. That's what it's called. So I submitted the Sony one, and I filled out. Again, thanks, Darren, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Darren sells a lot of hats. I bought a lot of wholesale hats because of Darren. So we'll see how that goes. He's doing pretty well. So if you have any hat questions, definitely let Darren know. He's a hat expert. So I kept submitting the Sony SDS sheet, not realizing that they had their own sheet they wanted me to fill out with the type of batteries that were in the unit. So I went in there and I threw some data in there, filled it out, printed it to PDF, and emailed it in. A week later, all of a sudden, they found my inventory and it's in reserve status. Go figure. So I'm still waiting for it to be in sellable inventory, but it's still reserved at this point. And then I had to recall one of my DVD players because someone returned it. It was unsellable or unfulfillable, so I just recalled it tonight, which is, I mean, it's not cool, but I at least get a box back that should be able to fit that unit, because finding a box that's this big and that tall is kind of hard, at least for me. Ken, I don't know a thing about promoted listings aside from the obvious, being what they are and a general idea how they work. So yeah, I've never tried them either. Yeah, I mean, supposedly they promote your listings and they take a percentage and they'll put them out there for you. But I've never tried them. I think I need to. I need to take some of my steel inventory, move them that way. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Definitely have to do that Razorback shirt. I'm going to do the Razorback shirt, get that promoted, see what I can do. Scott says, try a PPC campaign. That's true. You can try that as well. Some of my lower price items, though, that aren't moving. Jennifer, that's a great point. Just do 1%. I could do that. I wouldn't. I mean, if I did 10%, it wouldn't matter to me. But 1%, yeah. If you just want to try it out, do one. Do you have to? What's it called? Do you have to go in and accept it, or is it on the listing that you do the promoted listings? Because I've never done it. I'll have to Google it. Justin's scared of promoted listings. Yeah, they take a additional percentage off your fees. Hey, Joey, what's up? Pay-per-click. I believe that's it, Adam. Yeah, I've heard those in reference to bumping up your Amazon sellings or listings. But yeah, I've never messed with PPC yet. No, it's like starting a sale. Oh, okay. So going to start I see that. All right, I'll go in there and pay-per-click campaign. So I'll give that a shot. So FBA, they finally closed that shipment out after almost over a month and 2 weeks, getting that item back. And then I finally am going to close out my shipment that I showed you with my Sony stuff from last night. And I think I have something in here I'll show you guys about. You set an amount you want to spend each day in ads. So Scott, I'm assuming you're talking about Amazon, right? And not eBay? Or are you talking about eBay as well? All right. Yeah, so they found my item. Anyone need a new pair of golf shorts? Not me. Anyone in the chat need golf shorts? I've done several promoted listings. Only pay extra when the item sells. It does not sell, you don't pay. Oh, I see what you're saying, Adam. Promoted listings versus Amazon. I got you. So you're saying pay-per-click campaign. Yeah, I figured that was just Amazon, but it's in correlation to eBay promoted listings, kind of what they're doing for you. How do we ship from Canada? I'm assuming you have the GSP up there as well, or you ship direct. Uh-oh, Scott and Adam are talking about two different things here. Apples and oranges. All right, we'll hash that out here. Adam or Scott, what do you guys mean? So, all right. I went to, again, Leslie Butler. Wonder if you do any retail arbitrage? Very little. There's others in the chat that do more than me. If I do find something, I will buy it. Like, for example, I found some stuff on discount at CVS and I went and picked it up. But if you want to talk retail, I mean, if you can combine thrifting with retail arbitrage, yes. Or if you're talking about brick and mortar, actual retail stores, very little bit. GSP, so Global Shipping Program. Oh, you don't have, oh, Diesel, you don't have GSP up there. So I figured you'd go direct. Diesel, you go direct, I would assume, right? So you would have to, I didn't know if Canada had their own version up there. Yeah. Confusing eBay and Amazon promotions. Yeah, there's confusion right now between pay-per-click and promoted listings. So promoted listings is eBay. But yeah, you'll have to ship direct. I'm not sure of how shipping up there would work because down here, if I go international, I go global shipping, which is through eBay's program. I tend to never go direct and international, but I would add shipping in that case. All right, so what I did was I went to Goodwill again at lunch today, and I found this. Now, I tend to travel a lot. I believe this looks to be like one of those flight attendant bags. So it's called Travel Pro, and it's pretty thick, durable. It is I don't know if you can see that, Flight Pro 2. So I was looking stuff up, and it appeared to be comps for anywhere between, if I was pulling the right bag, and I dropped a receipt, between 20 and 30 bucks. I got to find the right model number, though. But Travel Pro. Does anyone here sell at flea markets? The only flea market I'll be selling at in the summer and spring is my driveway. But no, I wish I could get into flea markets. I don't have any. So, all right. What I did was I ended up just shoving everything in here. Bag's kind of cool. I don't know if I'll keep it. All right. So I bought this. Again, you guys saw what I sold before. This is one of those fast chargers for tools. This is a Makita. I dropped a receipt. Yes, Catherine. That was my one drop of the night. All right. So if you find these things, try and test them. This one came with a battery. So with the battery and with the fast charge, it's about 35 bucks. I bought it for $4 all in. So I was able to test this one, so I know this one works. The light comes on when I plug it in. Bingo. But Makita, fast charge. Any tool fast chargers sell about 30 bucks alone. So definitely pick them up if you can, if you find them. Goody goods. ASD is free. If you register at the door, I think it's $45, but just register online before. Even if you don't go, just go on there and register. It's free. As an attendee, not as a buyer, exhibitor. I used to, but it's very time consuming, so I had to stop. Oh, flea markets? Yeah, that's a lot of work bringing all your product down there. Now I am going to use it for, when I have garage sales in the summer, I'm going to use it to get rid of all my inventory. It's going to be, prices are going to be between $5 and $1, and I'm just going to get rid of stuff. I want to get rid of it. Otherwise, I'm going to throw it away. And I'll do a whole other video on what I'm going to do and what items I kind of considered to go towards a garage sale, but that's kind of what I'm saving up now until the weather gets nice. Did I find it beneficial? Yes, I did. I definitely found it beneficial, at least the second time around. I was learning to lay the land the first time, what to do. Seminars helped really well. Meeting all you guys was awesome. People that I did meet. Information. I actually bought 5 purchases, so that was nice. I'm hoping to ramp it up each time I go. All right. So what else did I buy? Now, you guys saw before I bought one of these. This is a more simplified version. It's a Kinyo. Well, I don't know how you say that. Kinyo, Kinyo. If you find these sell FBA as well. The boss, what's going on? Thanks for coming. This was $1.99. For the longest time, I'm sitting there trying to find the model number. It's on the back right there. So I was trying to look underneath, on top, usually down here at the bottom. It wasn't there. They were anywhere between $20 and $30, depending on where you sell it and what model it is. But this brand of rewinders does well. Keep an eye out. I have another bigger one that I'm sending in to FBA that sells for, I think, around $40, $45. So don't pass up the rewinders. And in the store, they have VHS tapes all over the place. So grab a VHS tape or in the store, plug it in and test it. That's a good way I test it. The boss, thanks for the sub. Thanks for coming. Ken, serious question. Being both a reseller and a contractor for older and smaller voltage batteries and chargers, has anyone had returns with them? One I sold, the charger they said was dead. It was so heavy. I didn't want to pay to ship it back because it would have eaten my fees, so I told them to keep it. I do have a drill that I can't test yet. If you didn't have the battery, you could potentially go into Home Depot and ask to test it using a battery. Or you can just buy one. They have batteries pretty cheap. If you tend to get a lot of tools, it might be beneficial to buy a battery or two, but that's up to you. Otherwise, I just sell it as untested. Returns, not really much. It depends on the item and the weight of it, but otherwise, you could do local as well. I've sold a lot of tools local that have been fairly easy. Not so much the charger, but batteries will charge, then die after being used to drill 2 holes in 1 inch of wood. Yeah, so buying batteries like this I showed you, I don't know how much of a charge this will hold, to your point, but I'm definitely going to list it as used. But it's more, I'm going to more sell it for the fast charge. I will say, unsure of battery, how much it's been used. So that's a great point. Ken, nice tip on the rewinders. Yeah, double check the model number though. I've seen a lot of cheap ones, but check the brand. My dream job, I like reselling. It's a lot of work, but I don't want I'd be a truck driver. If I could be anything I ever wanted to be. Are we talking money or pleasure? 2 different things. Could be, right? That's a whole other topic. We could talk about that for ages. We have a big to-do on the 22 yard sale. It's about 75 miles long. Wow. 22 is a highway in the state and happen to live on it. Can sell anything. So we have a neighborhood garage sale in the summer. It's probably June, end of June. I don't want to wait that long, so I'm probably just gonna have a couple things because I have a ton of stuff in the garage, and I'm just gonna have a couple and get rid of it. It's again, it's gonna be $1. Obviously, a job with a lot of money, but that doesn't necessarily mean happiness. 10-4, good buddy. Yeah, exactly. I'd be a truck driver if I could afford a truck. I would do that, and home time with family and all that. But what else would I be? I don't know what else I would be. An athlete. If we're talking about being whatever you wanted to be, I'd be an athlete. That'd be awesome. Batteries will normally have the dates on them. Good call. Let's check this. There's battery in the date on this one. Let's see. Voltage 9.6 volt. There is no date, at least on this one, unless I'm looking wrong. There's a model number. I guess you could take the model number and look it up. But yeah, there is a model number. I'll check that. There is a weird number down here at the bottom, but that's not a date. Yeah, maybe it's in the, I don't know. Yeah, nothing on here. Good point. So definitely check out if your batteries have dates. Truck driver, you need your head checked. That's kind of why I'm in the business I am today, at least my other job. I'm in transportation, so best thing I can get, at least close to it. Chris ate Ross again and my lunch and found 5 hats. Nice. The boss would like to work for Microsoft. That'd be fun. Yeah, I would need a CDL. That's true. But I'd try it out. All right, I found this frozen projection clock. Got that for $2. Obviously, it's not on. It doesn't appear to have been opened. I'll probably list this on eBay. This comps for around $19, $22. Batteries do not normally have the dates on them for cordless tools, as Ken. Charlotte says Google job. That'd be cool too. Work for Google. See you, Full of Grace Pickers. Thanks for coming. Oh, you already have a garage sale this weekend. Nice. All right. I picked these up. I've sold a lot of walkie-talkies from liquidation.com. It's sealed, so I couldn't open it. I took a chance. It was $4.99. We'll see definitely what the model is. I got to open them because it's sealed. So $4.99 with the charger. I took a chance, but some of them I've sold for anywhere $60 down all the way down to 20. Yeah, Google does know everything. So this is, I guess, the first unbagging that I've ever done. So I thought, why not? I shoved it in there. They said, you want a plastic bag? And I said, no, I'll just throw it in the bag. Courtney would be a wildlife photographer. That would be cool. Traveling around just taking pictures of animals, seeing the world. That's a great job. Wildlife photographer. My mom is taking classes for her CDL, so many tests. Oh, I'm sure. But they let anyone drive in a car that can drive for as long as they want, right? Debbie Pod, what's up? Four Oaks, that's what my hubby did and almost got killed by a drunk driver, man, or a drug addict. Wow. Yeah, there's some crazy things on the road. I used to have a CB in my truck for the longest time until I got a new truck and never put it back in. Hazim, how's it going? Yeah, I was looking through my videos today and I saw that my sister had a video with a lot of views on it, which was cool because seeing what people want to see what she was doing. I have to get her back on. She's just been busy. She had a soccer tournament this past weekend. Just a bunch of homework, so I got to get her back on. And we got to get her selling. So Scott would be an archaeologist going to Egypt and Rome. That's cool. Charlotte would be playing Minnie Mouse. My neighbor disapproved for 3 months and came back a truck driver. Oh, disappeared. I just said disapproved. I can't read. Oh, so they went out, did training, and became a truck driver. Nice. Charlotte, my dad had CBs in his truck. Oh yeah, CBs are so much fun. They're awesome, especially on road trips. There's, you know how many times I got through traffic, going around the traffic, following trucks. Plus, I like just talking to them. It's kind of fun. And all the weird stuff you hear. It's awesome. You can have just videos on CB radios. It's cool. So I found this. A lot of times I find stuff walking around before I leave. And this is kind of cool. So you saw the last polo I sold that was I left it for a little Milwaukee Tool, a polo shirt. Well, this is kind of a polo / zip up. And it's in great condition. Mac Tools. And it's an extra, I think it's extra large, but it's kind of wide. Yeah, XL. Yeah. So Mac Tools, great condition. I'm gonna try and get 30 for it. We'll see. The boss, you're in 7th grade. Hey, keep working for it. You can work for Microsoft. Keep doing it. Play the Convoy music video. Yeah. I have that video, actually. I think I ordered it a long time ago off eBay. Almost done with my 12 pallets. Wow, working through 12 pallets. I have 1,000 pics of kids, car seat, travel tray. I'm looking to sell them in one lot. Whoa, 1,000 pieces. Nice. I'm sure there's someone out there, if you had the right price, would buy those. That was her favorite character, so it was her dream job. I'll never understand it. Testing a coffee maker. I have a 43 in math. Oh, you got to get there. I was a math major. I hated math, and for some reason, I ended up majoring in math. But how that happened, I don't know. Yeah, math major. Go figure. All right, so I'm going to try for 30 on this. We'll see. I'll probably end up getting 19 to 24. All right, last two things, which I thought were pretty cool. You love math. Yeah, keep doing it. Oh, it's going to fall. All right, so what's nice is my board games. You guys, 12 pallets is crazy. Yeah. Arceo's going off with 12 pallets. thought it was broken, but there was an on and off button on the side. I forget what I bought. I bought something. I plugged it in. I got all nervous because it wasn't working. There's a plug on the back, or a switch on the back. Go figure. Always look for the switch. All right. So you guys saw from my bins haul, the video board games right here. You can kind of see them. They're stacked this high. Well, it's going to get higher. I bought this for $2. Taboo Junior. Taboo Junior sells very well as well. It sells multiples a day if you can find it, and you can win a Disney vacation. Game ends on December 30th, 2002. So I think I missed my chance to go see Minnie Mouse. But yeah, there you go. Look for Taboo, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. There you go. My board games. I need to start listing those. I can't stop buying stuff. Mac Tools, you can probably get 30. Don't take an offer under 25 if it's clean. No tears, stains. Yeah, from what I can tell, I agree with you. Mac Tools, there's nothing on the arms. There's just gray. But still, I mean, nothing's wrong with it. I always look at this stuff and I'm like, people just give this stuff away? I guess they don't want to go through the hassle of selling it, but I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, the logo's mint. No fraying, nothing, no stains, tears, pulls. And it says Mac Tools on the zip. So, yeah. Charlotte, am I only one that hits the like button before we can start? Thanks for hitting the like button, Charlotte. Yeah, I'm making too nice of a game selection. People just got to buy them now. So this Celebrity Taboo sells a little bit. I got it for $2. Doesn't move too fast. But what's really interesting is with these Taboo games, if you find them at the bins or at the store and, I don't know, you're missing parts or something, right? You either can't sell the full version, or I contemplated just listing this item because it's worth it, because the item kind of sells for almost close to the value of the whole game. If you can just sell the buzzers, look up the buzzers. If you look up Taboo Junior, you see some buzzers sell for about $15. They range anywhere between $9 and $15, but I saw a couple move for about $14 to $15. But I contemplated, because I got this for $2. It is kind of thick. It's a little heavy. I'm contemplating just listing the buzzer and making my money. But who knows? Because the game itself, I think, sells for about $19. So you think this might fit in a Regional A flat box? But yeah. So look up Taboo if you can ever find it. And then just look up the buzzers. The buzzers sell. So definitely pick those up. I got both those games for $2. See, there it goes. That's my board game stack. Well, we could just put that there just for fun. Look at that. Ken says it's black. Definitely, yeah, I'm going to have to look. But looking at the texture, and I dropped my receipt again because it blew off. Looking at the texture, it looks all right. I mean, I'll definitely look under the lights. But that's a good point. I tend to not look at the backs of shirts and jackets. Yeah, at 4 Oaks, I think you're right. It's a little fat, right? A little fat. But depending if it's not as long, I could usually get them to close. Chris, what's the name of that website? I forget all the parts. BoardGameGeek.com. BoardGameGeek.com. Anyone wants to buy car seats, hit up Hazine. How's that? Carolyn, I picked up a pair of Miss Me jeans. Oh, I've heard Miss Me. I heard those do well. Nevermore says I'm a little fat. Scarf, a huge stack of vintage Christmas wrap, a scarf hanger, and a new in-box catchphrase game. Catchphrase, there you go. $5.36. Oh, Mark Paul, yes, go Bucks. OH. Dwayne, what's going on? So speaking of bins, my wife's probably going to take the kids to the beach next week, visit her parents. So I'm going to spend all week. I'm probably going to the bins every day. We'll see. I got to come home and let the dog out first, which kind of stinks. So I got to do that. But you can kind of see here. You're the first person on YouTube I've seen talk about reselling games for pieces. I love it, and never even knew you can sell board game parts or pieces. Yeah, there's truly a market for everything. Pieces and parts sell really well, especially broken pieces and parts. Like these are the Operation game cards. I've not listed these, but I'm sure someone would buy these for a couple bucks. But that's why I think games, like a lot of the Seen It games, either the DVDs, people are looking for the DVDs and people are looking for the game pieces. So if you can get those at the bins and they're not too heavy, check them out. Adam, no, the beach is in Delaware, the state. I passed Fluffy a while ago. Joey, you haven't sold your X-rays yet? I'm sure you could. I tried looking for X-ray. Did I look for X-rays? X-rays. I'm not seeing X-rays. I wonder if it's considered a medical product. Does anyone know if you can sell X-rays on eBay? I'm not sure. I don't see any if you just type the word X-ray. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. I'm seeing X-ray equipment, like the stuff they put in your mouth to take X-ray pictures at the dentist. Yeah, next week I'll be all alone, so I'll be able to go to the bins more often. List. Who let Dwayne in here? Dwayne says he slid under the door. That's awesome. Might have to make sure there isn't a name on them. Oh, yeah, I see. I'll be in Joey, yeah. So they'll be in Rehoboth next week. The week after next. Yeah, so you'll just miss them. Type in X-ray negatives. All right, so I'll show you my board games. The stack is getting a little tall. There you go. There's all my games. So I got to get those listed. Yeah, those are going to get listed. My shirts and clothes are starting to sell a little bit, which is nice. Finally got rid of that Boston stuff. I got to list the rest of this stuff. But so other than that, I wonder if I'll get some more sales. I got a couple sales last night when I went to bed. So hopefully tonight falls the same. Darren, I pass up a lot of board games because I don't know the parts. That website is cool. Yeah, the website's awesome. Yeah, I'll have Fenway. That is true, Adam. Fenway and myself. Goodwill OH. Yeah, Carol. I kind of need to add that in my name, don't I? They will not sell if you don't list them. Don't remind me. Big guy, how you shipping the CNETs? So the ones that are sealed, I send those to eBay or Amazon. These ones you're seeing here, I'm probably gonna. They're not too heavy, so they're probably between $9 and $8. Either I frank them. So here's the thing: what I have to show you guys, what I've been doing is taking some of my record boxes, my record sleeves that you ship records in, and I've been folding them over the top and the bottom. Hey, Glenn, what's up? So if you've seen, and I'll try and do a video on them. So I found it works quite well when you don't have a box. And we'll take this one as an example. They're kind of like a cross. If you've ever looked at the record boxes, I put one on the bottom and kind of force the folds up. And then depending on how wide the box is, I'll put another one on top. And then I'll just tape it all together. But might not be the best thing, but it's what I have at the moment. So I've been doing putting those together. You need to do a video on how to prep label thing. Yes, I will do that for you. I actually have to do some stuff later, so maybe I'll do it on this next one. You need to toilet train Fenway. He eats at 5, so he needs to get his own food too. Or I can get one of those things that drop food automatically into his bowl. You need the box scores. Yeah, so you can buy those box resizers. They're like these long ruler-looking things with teeth on them, and you can cut boxes down. But I need to get more boxes. I'm running out of boxes since I used FBA, and I threw a lot of my liquidation boxes out. I'm kind of short on boxes at the moment, so I need to order more liquidation. But I've just been swamped lately. I'm trying to get all this stuff listed, getting a lot of my tax stuff done. So I got all my numbers finally compiled. Had to help my wife with some stuff, so we should be good now. But yeah, I just been swamped after work. Kids have stuff. Kids have hockey tomorrow. So by the time we get back home, put the kids to bed, it's like 9:30. Come on here for about 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, and then get listing. Yeah, you don't make fun of my little scissors. They were on the floor, go figure. See my little scissors. Dollar General is great for boxes. I'll have to check that out, Charlotte. There's a Dollar General right around the corner, so I will definitely check that out. But yeah, I'm gonna start branding these scissors. You watch. You guys will all want a pair. All want a pair of my scissors. What jersey's on the mannequin? It is a Columbus Crew polo shirt. So threw that up there. I got to buy some more jerseys then. I'm running out of time. Hey, big brother. All right, everybody. So hopefully you liked the video. Hit the thumbs up. I'll try and get a video out there of FBA. So I think, who said that? Mark? Mark, you want a video? I'll show you about how I do FBA. I'll put that up there. Get the stuff listed. Walmart will save boxes for you if you ask them. That's true. Go source your boxes in the stores. There's a ton of stores around here. I probably should do that. It's a great idea. But all right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm going to get all this stuff listed, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. See ya.